What a utter disappointment today from boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Haney got the win, and of course Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero. But in my honest opinion, I just feel like boxing lost a little bit of aura today. I mean, this wasn't what we expected. We expected to see Ryan Garcia go out there and completely freaking demolish Rolly Romero, or at least I did, and then they would probably try to sell us the fight between Haney and Ryan Garcia part two for the rematch, of course. But that's not what we got. We saw Haney pretty much have a snoozer, and of course, Ryan Garcia just didn't show up for the fight. And I just think that today, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect example of why people are losing fans in the sport of boxing. I mean, just look at this level of buffoonery, ladies and gentlemen. I think like a whole minute and a half, 2 minutes go by in this entire segment, and Haney literally did not have not 1 ounce of offense. Oh my god. This is why people just stop watching the sport of boxing, because nobody wants to sit around and see this for 12 rounds. This is just ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Now, personally, I think that there will never ever be another era like the ones that we were gifted with in the past. I mean, so far right now, from my understanding, everybody just is focused on not losing. People are so focused on not losing that they just don't even prioritize winning or dominating their opponent. Whenever Ryan Garcia got dropped in the second round from Rolly Romero, I just didn't see him have any urgency to try to get a round back. I didn't see him have any disposition whatsoever for him to try at least to even the odds in terms of the judging. I mean, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Could that be because Ryan Garcia just didn't, have a fight like in over a year? I mean, who knows? In my honest opinion, he did shit the bed, and pretty much everybody's expectations on that fight just weren't met whatsoever. Now, let's go ahead and see exactly what Ryan Garcia said post the loss to Rolly Romero. Let's go ahead and roll this.
It's a pretty off night. Rolly did what he does. A lot of good power shots, caught me in the second round. But just even in the start of the fight, it just didn't feel like my feet were under me, like I had anything. But I tried to fight through it, and just found myself very off after the year layoff. That whole year, it was a lot for me mentally, as you guys know. So the fact that I got here is, and I'm in the position I am, my mind is as clear as it is a victory for me, I would say. But I'm extremely disappointed in the way I fought, and it definitely isn't my best in any way. But thank you guys, and I want to thank my fans and everybody that stood by me, even though we took an out today, and the people that came to watch me. A lot of love is out there for me, and I think people know my heart, and know that I'll be back and better than ever. I didn't really, wasn't a fan of that at all. It felt like a sparring match, and it felt like you could hear everybody, and it just didn't feel authentic to me. But no excuse. It just
Is it the setting though? Like, is it really the setting? Like, are fighters just not used to fighting in that certain type of scenario? I mean, it was different from fighting in like an arena or in like a stadium where most boxers, especially like Ryan Garcia, is used to. I mean, in my honest opinion, I don't see how that would make a difference. Like, does that make that giant of a difference? Like, if you have some person in front of you, you're training to box that one person, how does the training not kick in? Because you're literally preparing to box someone else. Like, that really doesn't make too much sense to me whatsoever.
it is what it is. I think that's just part of just me not, being as sharp as I could be. I just didn't really throw anything, to be honest. I mean, I was just going jabs and roving around. I just didn't feel there, didn't feel there at all. And, it wasn't part of our game plan at all. Derek had a great game plan. There was a lot of opportunities there, especially when Rolly's on back. I just didn't let my hands go in any way, shape, or form. That was simple as that. I think it's just both, combination of both. Throughout the camp, just couldn't get anything going. I felt for myself, seeing many camp. Like I didn't feel like I had more conditioning or more energy or more sharp. I just feel like I couldn't. Nothing was like progressing in any way. I just felt weird.
Do you guys feel this energy? Like, is it just me, or does Ryan Garcia just feel deflated? Like, of course, he just lost to Rolly Romero, and he's disappointed here. But like, you could just feel that he has absolutely no passion whatsoever towards this match. Like, he just sounds so freaking dull, so deflated, mentally, physically. You can see it in his posture, in his eyes. He's just not freaking here. I mean, what happened? Did everything, prior to this fight, all the controversies play so much into his persona that he is, coming into this fights and just not showing up because there's just so much mental pressure? I mean, who knows? But from the looks of it, from the sounds of it, this guy just sounds defeated. I hope that's not the case, but it definitely does seem like Ryan Garcia had a lot of mental pressure. I don't know if that was internally. I don't know if his people were telling him, like, hey, bro, you have to go out there and win, and putting pressure on himself or putting pressure on Ryan Garcia, like all, Golden Boy and all that stuff. But this sounds so deflating. Oh my God.
And I would mention it to Derek, and we were just trying to figure it out, but we only have 5 weeks together. And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know why I can't get those, I guess, progressive, sharpness coming into camp. Like, I don't know why it's not picking up, but we still were confident. I mean, we still were training. It's just nothing clicked. Nothing was clicking.
Oh my God. This is insane. Just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that Rolly Romero was supposed to be the tune-up fight. This was supposed to be the tune-up fight. Ryan Garcia was supposed to go out there and get highlights to get people hyped up for the rematch between him and Devin Haney. Just keep that in mind. And Ryan Garcia shit the bed. Completely shit the bed. And let's not forget about Devin Haney. Devin Haney put an absolute freaking snoozer of a performance. And this was supposed to be, a type of fight where people are supposed to look forward to the rematch. And that's just not what happened. I mean, hopefully tomorrow night it is a better day for boxing. We do have Canelo Alvarez fighting Sko. And hopefully that does, put a smile on my face. Because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, co-main event and the main event were absolute shitters. It was. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.